Other people go on silent retreats and feel more themselves when they are alone and don't have to talk. And they may value that kind of isolation and not being lonely, but being alone at times, right? And then also some people value like specific aesthetic things, which is really good to know in relationships. I've seen individuals value aesthetic more than others, and it's like, well, they dressed like that. I don't care. We're we're going to the movies. I don't care. And that's what the argument was about. And it's just like, well, you have to, I mean, you value one thing, the other person values the other. Is that a joint value? No. Is it enough to break you up? No. Well, suck it up. Let them wear the sweats. Let her wear the sweats. Cause it's not always, it's not always the woman being like, dress up. It's some like, well, we were going out to see my friends. I just wanted a little razzle dazzle, stuff like, so I ask questions such as that and encourage just taking time to reflect. This is why therapy can very, very much be helpful. I think we all deserve therapy. There are so many individuals who throw out therapy like a weapon. But we deserve therapy. We deserve someone being on your team to help you slow down, because these are exercises that very much require you to slow down, like sit and think about it. And no, don't see this as like I'm wasting time. While I'm thinking about this, I could have thrown something in the laundry. No, I want you to just sit with this and think about, when's the last time you experienced rest or joy? I think sometimes it can be scary for individuals because one of my typical questions I ask individuals when it comes to identifying values together, if we're working collaboratively, they're like, who are you? Tell me about yourself. And if I notice that they only use words that connect them to others, like, oh, I'm a wife and I'm a mother and I'm an excellent employee and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, you've told me all about how you are when it comes to relationships with others. And I think that's amazing. Relationships are clearly important for you. Can you tell me more about like who you are? Like, what do you like to do when you have 10 minutes of peace or joy? And it could be scary identifying the fact that you haven't thought in a while, you haven't had the ability to think about how you have evolved over years, things that you used to enjoy that you don't enjoy anymore, or new things that you want to take on, or even thinking about the fact that you don't know because you have so many people pulling at you at every single second of the day. You never have time to see if you even like reading anymore, or if you prefer audibles, or if your taste in food or clothes or anything has changed because someone always needs you. And I think that freaks a lot of people out because it's just like, I don't know myself. And then I'm just like, most of us don't. There's so much stuff people want from us. There's nothing wrong. Let's figure it out. Like, let's think about like 10 minutes. Let's think about hobbies, and not hobbies that you have to monetize, not hobbies that you feel as though, you have to get something out of, just to be like, oh, I've always wanted to try it. Cool. Homework. That's your homework. That's it. There's always this pressure, especially with Black people who, rest is never a thing, feeling like I can do this and then maybe I can sell it. No, it's kind of the impact of being a child and only being praised off of the end result and not the effort that was put in. Like, oh, you got an A on that. That was fantastic. Instead of, oh, I saw how hard you were working. I see that you improved. You got some more questions
Right.
right? Because I'm not gonna, I'm not about to tell you perfect at everything. You're not gonna be good at everything. But should that take away the joy out of it? I love bowling. My bowling ball in the gutter, best friends the whole game. I'm terrible at it. I mean, I don't think anyone could be worse at bowling than me. My son hits more
Ooh,
pins than me, honey. And I still have a great time. What if I just stop bowling because I'm not gonna be good at it? Right? What
it's
if I
the
was brought up
journey.
in it's the
Yeah.
journey? My mom always said, like, I'm not, get an A, get a B, try your best. And if we did, pour on something, she said, was that your best? Was the C your best? And I'd be like, it was. That was a hard C. Okay. But then she's like, was that C your best? And I'm like, it was not. There was a party I wanted to go to and I just knocked this out, right? It's about just trying your best and also acknowledging that your best doesn't always have to be 100% or 110%.
Yeah.
Because if I have 100%, even if I barely have 100, if I have 80, do you think I'm giving all 80 to you? No, no. I'm going to give you 50, and that's my best. I'm going to save some reserve for me. And it comes up with parenting too, because for the longest after having my second, I would just have issues with maintaining my boundaries. I just kept moving them back. Um, And the issue was children are going to take, they're designed to take, it's developmentally appropriate. How else are they going to survive? But it's up to me to decide what I'm offering. And I would offer so much, and they'd be surprised when they walked away with handfuls of my energy when I gave it to them. It just being like, I have to stop putting all this on the plate. This is what the issue is. Like, children are designed to take, take, take. They're supposed to. But I needed to realize that I kept pushing my boundaries like back. They were just very malleable. And I would just be like, oh, I know I said I didn't want to do this, but they whined, so I'm going to do it. Oh, okay. That sounds absurd. So you're going to be upset when you violate your own boundaries and say you could have just said they whined. So I decided to go upstairs so I couldn't hear it. Yeah. Shut the door, turn on the machine because they were tripping.
As always, please share, like, comment, and let someone know about this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.